Blog 207. My friends, suffer me to bring you a sequence of events for understanding my presence. First came the substance iridium, a metal within the 12 dimensions held sacred. Running parallel with this came a mutated hominid, following on to an even more advanced form of our ancestors, whose remains were discovered in East Africa. That new hominid integrated with Neanderthalis, particularly around the caves of Mount Carmel. We spread all over the world, but few in number. Some of those early ancestors of ours remained in the Indus Valley and around the Fertile Crescent, and then down to the Tigris and Euphrates. I call out to the genies of Hammurabi, hovering around Ur. Are you there, mighty lawgiver, resplendent and compassionate? I am here, Alan, he answers, but call me by my more modern name of Abraham. I say to Abraham, you are the father of Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad. We enter the new Renaissance after 2015 years since the crucifixion of Jesus. 5 major countries and some minor countries have atom bombs. There have been continual wars throughout man's history. I am the controller and comptroller of the Holy Temple and the Creator, or the 12 dimensions. Abraham answers, Alan, I have been following your blogs on youtube.com/AlanSky666. I have got to know the quarks in their billions and trillions as they whiz around through the 12 dimensions. There are so many trillions expanding and contracting universes, and then those big bangs. It's hard to hold my hat on. But on this occasion, Alan, continues Hammurabi, or Abraham, I take my hat off to you. Nowhere other than on dimension 9 is there a holy temple. Our universe is halfway through its expansion. We must prepare ourselves through the quarks with pulse movement to evacuate and enter all the universes and configurations as the vowels within the consonants. In my day, Alan, I experimented with the written word and the crossbreeding of corn. Corn was our life, and we prayed to it. I kept 3 ears of corn at my bedside. Abraham continues. The trillions of quarks pass their message throughout the 12 dimensions. They were very much likened to the shape of the Jehovah's in all the configurations. I passed this information as best I could in my writings, which John collected many years after and placed it in the Gospel, and concluded that the 3 ears of corn was the number 666. What luck that was, Alan. When I say luck, Alan, I am sure that John was meant to travel to Ur to collect the information. And then, Alan, the extraordinary events in your life which caused the number to be emitted from your hand through your novel. Abraham finishes. Thank you, Abraham, and the trillions of quarks passing at pulse rate through my body that enables me, the controller and comptroller, to place the information on youtube.com/AlanSky666. My friends, I, Alan Sky, the controller, have gathered around me millions of disciples in the biggest peace movement ever known to mankind. The military has reached its peak and bows out in the nick of time before blowing us to pieces. Through slaughter over 1 million years, you have made your point. It is endemic, leading to our extinction. But I, the controller and comptroller, announce the cessation of the military on the Holy Temple, and to bring in the new Renaissance, the enlightenment of the family unit in peace and love. Who is responsible for this unique change for our very survival? The trillions of quarks passing through our brains every billionth of a second are responsible. It is a pantheistic response for the need of the Creator to stay distinct from the void. My friends, whoever or whatever I am, I respond to the quarks who drive my disciples and edge me to the position of controller and comptroller. The quarks are delighted and joyous as they pass through animals and plants, over hills and over dales, through brush and briar, and parks and pales, villages, cities, and mountains, valleys and lakes. Our holy temple is the heart of the Creator, and we will establish more hearts in the 12 dimensions. We have received the iridium, and we all stand in amazement at the rainbow. With coloured glass, the rainbow will be there eternally. Through the artist's paint and brush, we can almost bring forth life. And from the novel, we have brought forth Jehovah. My friends, the quarks unite as one living body, just as the 12 dimensions are one living body. My friends, I place now a blessing on all my million or more disciples, consisting of the psychiatrist, psychologist, social worker, and anthropologist. Go forth with confidence that you have transformed me into the controller and comptroller of the Holy Temple and the 12 dimensions. Issue the directive to all the governments in every country on our Holy Temple that we enter the new Renaissance, where war is history. I give you strength and determination that you have been given to me. issue less of the pills and more of a suitable occupation to give pride to the individual. Turn your minds to the sheer immensity of the 12 dimensions. And concentrate on the fact that we will enter the configurations as the vowels within the consonants. I thank you, my disciples, for chasing me into the greatest position that a man can aspire to, the controller and comptroller of the Holy Temple and the Creator. You have chosen a winner. And Abraham is proud of you. Abraham, I call on your genius for an ultra bolster. Thank you, Alan. And here goes. Abraham speaks. May the Middle East, from Jerusalem, send forth the first peace train to my hometown of Ur. Let this be a signal for total disarmament of every country in the world. Every psychiatrist, psychologist, social worker, and anthropologist must take an oath of allegiance to Alan Sky as controller and comptroller. Abraham continues. The oath states, we believe in Alan Sky to be our leader through youtube.com/Alan Sky 666. We will bring mankind to Ur by the peace trains leading from the points of the compass. We will inhabit the 12 dimensions through pulse rate and enter as the vowels within the consonants. The oath will be taken with their left hand resting on the novel and their right hand on their heart. I say to Abraham, thank you, Abraham.